Yo ho ho, hope everyone's doing well, man. Today's video, it's another drone video. Standard Loomis update. I'm on 216. Halftime break just came up, so obviously, more videos are gonna be coming out. I was about to say, the grind's gonna be crazy and whatnot, but it's not about the grind's gonna be crazy. I'm just gonna get things done. Videos are gonna come out. I'm just gonna, you guys will have content to watch, content to learn from, content to just, get your mind thinking. So yeah, that's all I really want to say in terms of like a channel update and just the plans for the channel. The more content will be coming, obviously, and yeah. Another thing I'm gonna start doing a lot more is like warm ups, because for some reason I don't do that. Like I don't know why I don't warm up before I start doing the drawing session, and it's so weird to me why I don't do like initially. I don't know if it's the laziness or it's just I don't want to do it. It's probably a mix of both, honestly. Because if you wanted to do it, it wouldn't be laziness, right? Exactly. But yeah, actually, so before I started, for this piece right here. I mean, not this piece, but this drawing that's about to come up. Yeah, this one, like the little clip you saw before, that was a warm-up, but I want to do like a more general warm-up, like that just practices like the shapes and all that stuff. So I'm definitely gonna teach myself how not teach myself, I'm gonna definitely like pick up like a warm-up to practice, like a warm-up routine to practice that, and then just continue pushing from there. It's like the same thing with a sport. Like you don't start playing football. You don't start a football match if you haven't warmed up and stretched. Like that, it just doesn't make sense. You're gonna get cramps. Your form's gonna be off. Everything's just gonna be whack. On the street, you're just gonna play that poo. You're gonna play that shit. And you're just gonna end up being like, oh no, this is not how I normally play. It's not our performance. So yeah, just like in the sport, in art, it's important to stretch before you actually draw. Well, that's all like the stuff I needed to really talk about. Now I kind of just want to talk about like this new concept I've been learning called the idea of first principles. And when I mean first principles, I'm not talking about differentiation. I'm not talking about in a math sense. I'm talking about as like a way of thinking and a way of thinking, which I learned from this entrepreneur called. He's an entrepreneur called Charlie Morgan, and. Yeah. I think what did he do? E-commerce, something like that. Yeah. And so basically, what he was trying to like teach me in his videos are really like long form. So what he was trying to teach me was thinking in a way which, breaking everything down into its core components, so you only have objective facts. So what's an example? An example he gave was why we do things, like the reason we take action, right? And obviously, like, let's say, that's not a bad example. Okay, an example would be, the reason we take action. So why do we do anything, right? And obviously, right, he was explaining it from the psychology he was talking about from like the psychologist called Carl Jung, and how as humans we act to avoid pain, and the avoidance of pain is a stronger like reason for why we take action than the pursuit of pleasure. Because by avoiding, here's how I've like been able to like understand why the avoidance of pain is a stronger reason for action than the desire for pleasure. Is because by avoiding pain we avoid threats, right? Because if you think about pursuing pleasure isn't like a necessity, right? If you think about the avoidance of pain, if you take pain, that thing has a threat on you. It can cause harm to you. That's why the avoidance of pain is a stronger reason for action compared to the pursuit of pleasure. And tying this all back is just stripping everything to its pure core components. If you think about the idea of learning, right, the first thing you want to do is define it, right? If you aren't able to define it, you can't break it down further anymore. Like, what would be the definition of learning, right? The definition of learning is the acquisition of knowledge and facts, right? That is what learning is. That's how you that's if you're specifically learning new information. That's what learning is. The acquisition of acquiring new knowledge and facts. I think that might be a dictionary definition. I don't know, but yeah, that's I think it is. And you don't want to always go by like dictionary definitions and blah blah and whatnot, but you just want to go with definitions that make sense to you. Okay, now let me round this back to us artists. Let me spin this all back. So let's say we want to be monetizable artists, right? How do we be monetizable artists? Okay, firstly, we need to be attractive to customers. We need to pull them in. How do you pull that in? Okay, that means we have a colorful portfolio. Like we have a diverse. Obviously, I'm not saying I completely know or about being monetizable and stuff. But here my current beliefs, right? We need to have a colorful portfolio, right? We need to have a colorful portfolio, and we need to make sure we are highly skilled in the fundamentals that we've deemed important to us, right? Not because depending on the fundamentals that you've practiced, you're definitely going to attract different customers, right? You just will. And if we think about, I think, in my opinion, here's a current belief. Being a figure, like doing like character design and whatnot, is gonna be more appealing to people compared to, I don't know, if you picked, I don't know, maybe like landscape backgrounds or whatnot. Because that's my current belief system, right? And it could be right, it could be wrong, right? But again, that's not my point here. The point here is to teach you how to think in the first principles. So I hope this gets you thinking about just the concept in general, and I hope you found the enjoyment. Peace.